I don't know if I'm even talented enough to learn how to play drums. I don't necessarily have any natural sense of rhythm. You can do this. Let me tell you about Mike Johnston. His name is probably the most revered and recognized as drum educators in the world right now. He's on tour with two other drummers, and it's called The Common Thread, and they're doing drum clinics to support and encourage other drummers. So you've got these three world-class drummers, and none of the three believes they are talented. They remember learning for the first time. None of them feel like they were learning concepts any faster than the people around them. What sets people like them apart is that passion and that drive for the instrument that makes them want to practice, that makes them want to learn new things. If you can learn, if you have the ability to learn, you can play drums because you're just learning a concept and learning another concept, and these concepts build on each other. And before you know it, you're doing some pretty awesome stuff. I know I personally do not feel that I'm talented. Now, drum-wise, I'm intermediate, but I'm really a guitar player first and foremost, singer-songwriter. And let me tell you about my music history. In fourth grade, they were handing out this test, and they said, those who do really well on it are going to be invited to join the gifted music program. So when they handed it out, I tried so hard. I did my best on that test. I didn't try really hard at anything in school at that time. Needless to say, no invitation ever came to join a gifted music program. So the next year, I joined band. In band, I did not stand out. I found it hard to pay attention, and reading music was kind of hard for me, but I went ahead and stayed with it. So in middle school, in 7th grade, everyone had to try out for concert band. So I did my tryout. I didn't make it. Didn't really think too much of it. Then it was around Christmas time, and in band class, we all split into these small groups to practice. And I was with a girl or two people who we were sharing a music stand, and concert band music happened to be sitting on it. It was Deck the Halls. I'll never forget it. And that wasn't what we were supposed to be practicing, but that's what she had on there. And I played a line from Deck the Halls, and I played it right. That music teacher came out of her office pointing at me in front of all my peers, and she's like, "You are not worthy to play that." To say I was humiliated is an understatement. She takes me out of the room into the hall and yells at me till I'm crying, and then goes, "What's wrong? You got family problems?" I'm like, I'm thinking to myself, no, I'm crying because you're embarrassing me and humiliating me. Wow. Needless to say, I didn't seem to be impressing my band teacher too much. So in high school, I didn't do band, but when I was 16, I decided to start learning to play guitar. Now, if you'd have known my music history up to that point, you'd have been like, don't bother. Come up with another hobby. But I did it, and you know what? I got really good at it. I am really good at it. I wrote a lot of great songs. I fronted my own band. I was in lots of other bands. I did what I wanted to do with guitar and singing. I really met my goals, and I still enjoy it to this day. It's still a part of my life. And I'm telling you this to encourage you that if you have the drive and the desire, you can totally do this.